Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's GTA 5 video, we have a massive update surrounding the Grand Theft Auto 6 hacker, his arrest, and what he has been charged with. We also have an idea, thanks to more leaked data that's come out, just how much Rockstar is spending on GTA 6 and a whole lot more. So over the weekend, we got a massive update on our GTA 6 hacker. This is coming from the City of London Police Department. It says Detective Inspector Michael O'Sullivan from the City of London's Police Cybercrime Unit said the City of London Police arrested a 17-year-old in Oxfordshire on Thursday, September 22nd, on suspicion of hacking as part of an investigation supported by the National Crime Agency's National Cybercrime Unit. He has been charged in connection with this investigation and remains in police custody. The teenager has been charged with 2 counts of breach of bail conditions and 2 counts of computer misuse. He will appear in the Highbury Corner Youth Court on Saturday, September 24th, 2022. So that is the update that we have so far. He is still in custody, and he has been charged with 2 counts of breach of bail conditions and 2 counts of computer misuse. Now, because of his age, he's only been identified by his initials, AK, and we know that the arrest came following an investigation by federal law enforcement in the United States, as well as counterparts in the UK. And police actually zeroed in on AK as a suspect after finding similarities between the Rockstar and Uber attacks and several other cyber intrusions that occurred between the last year and earlier this year, including the compromise of data from tech companies Microsoft and Nvidia. So AK was charged earlier this year with both attacks and had actually been living in his mother's house while the case was pending in court. So that is the update that we know so far. There is so much left to unfold due to his age, the crimes he's committed, what's going to happen, what Rockstar is going to do, what Uber and all these other companies like Microsoft, Nvidia, Samsung, what they are going to do. But right now he remains in custody, so I don't know if that means he's in jail or prison, but he's being held by police right now. He's not free to go, which is why we haven't seen any activity from any of the outlets that these hackers have actually used to post this information. We've seen them create accounts on the GTA forum site. We've seen them create Telegram groups so that they could communicate with their loyal fans that had decided to follow this and watch this whole scenario unfold. And since the GTA 6 leaker has been detained by UK police and is in custody, they've essentially gone silent. Obviously, they're not going to have access to any of this. And so the group chat that was used by the leaker to communicate after all this has occurred is now apparently being sold to the highest bidder, which is just yet again, I feel like, another scam that people are utilizing after this thing has gone incredibly viral. So one user in the group, I have no idea who this is, but they apparently are an admin of the Telegram chat. I said I'm going to keep this locked forever if he doesn't come back. However, I've gotten a lot of DMs asking me not to do this. Unfortunately, I'm too busy to keep running the group. So if someone wants to take over the group, DM me. Highest offer so far is $1,000. So honestly, if someone pays for that, that's completely ridiculous. It's just, again, another one of the scams that has come out from this, whether it be imposters or something like this. You're not going to get access to any of the files or anything along those lines. You're literally just getting access to the group chat where this hacker, who is now in jail and is probably going to remain in jail for quite some time, will never return to. So honestly, I'm really not sure what you're paying for here, so don't even get yourself involved in something like that. It is absolutely not worth it. But that's where we are right now. The hacker or hackers have been arrested. They've gone radio silent, and the chat room or forum that they've been communicating all this information in is trying to be sold to the highest bidder. And honestly, I wouldn't even get involved in something like that because you know by now the FBI, other government agencies, the police, they definitely have been combing through that left and right, and I would not want to see my username in there. So just kind of warning you guys, you might honestly want to stay away. And one other thing that actually happened from this is we've been getting a lot of the behind-the-scenes conversations that have occurred with this hacker who's gone by either Teapot or Pot. and they actually revealed some interesting information that they've been trying to take out other companies as well, like DoorDash and Bank of Brazil. But there was one interesting nugget that came out from actually Teapot getting his hands on this. So he ended up saying, would you have an interest in Take-Two Games / Rockstar Games intranet? Let me have a look. And he said, I have access to all the source code of GTA 5 and GTA 6 Americas. I am downloading this now. So that was the time in which that occurred at. But the most interesting note we got from this, he says, sadly, no docs, but GTA 6 has been in development since 2014 with over $2 billion spent on it so far. Holy smokes. So let's talk about the first thing first. It's been in development since 2014. That, of course, makes sense because that was the year that Grand Theft Auto 5 came out on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. So that would make sense where Rockstar is able to sort of shift their focus to what's next and not really stay focused on GTA 5. Yes, we had Grand Theft Auto Online, and obviously Red Dead Redemption 2 became a high priority. But 2014, that makes a lot of sense, which means they've been working on the game for almost a decade right now, and $2 billion spent on it so far. That is a massive amount of money. And you might be wondering, well, where does the $2 billion of this budget go, and what does it include? Well, it's going to include like a multi-year development of the base game, marketing, publishing, distribution, new content, and online multiplayer mode. All of that is going to go to GTA 6. And I've heard reports that Red Dead Redemption 2 only cost $500 million. I say only, like that's not a lot of money, but $500 million to produce. So if that's the case, Rockstar is spending 4 times the amount that they spent on Red Dead Redemption 2 on making GTA 6. So everyone just needs to be patient. Remember that the leaked footage that we've seen so far, it is not going to be a representation of what we see in the final version of the game. In fact, we've talked about this briefly, but there have been a ton of developers who have shown their early builds to support Rockstar Games following GTA 6's graphics criticism. I'll actually leave a link in the description from a news outlet, Insider Gaming, that actually talks about and shows off all the developers that displayed their footage of alpha gameplay. So that includes Remedy Entertainment's Controls. It includes Flick's Interactive Sniper Elite 5. Rare Ltd showed off what Sea of Thieves looked like in its alpha state. Bungie showed off what Destiny ended up looking like in its alpha state. Same with Blizzard Entertainment's Overwatch, as well as Guerrilla Games' Horizon Zero Dawn. 343 Industries ended up showing off Halo Infinite in its early stages, as well as Naughty Dog showing off The Last of Us. Santa Monica Studios showed off what God of War looked like in its alpha stages, as well as Quantic Dream's Detroit Become Human. I could go on and on and on. I'll leave that list in the description. But long story short, developers have come out and said, guys, this is what video games look like in its alpha stage. It's going to look way different when it's all said and done. So we just need to be patient. We can't get frustrated with Rockstar, nor can we base our expectations on what we've seen so far. It's the early development alpha stages of the game. It is not going to be final. So just keep that in mind. But those are the updates that have come out from the weekend. I've had a lot of fun doing these daily dives into everything that's been going on with the Rockstar Games hacker and GTA 6. So if you guys have been enjoying these videos, definitely let me know in those comments down below. And definitely be sure to leave a like rating on the video too. That would be awesome. And as always, be sure to subscribe if you guys are new or you want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA videos that I'm doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.